Hello there, my name is Garrett, a degenerate homebrewer of 20 years. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I plumbed CO2 into my kegerator without drilling a single hole. Over the past 10 years, I've tweaked and modified my kegerator to make do of the small space that I live in, and it provides a ton of functionality at the same time. So please stick around till the end of the video where I show you this impressive beast. I like and I use 1/4 inch polyethylene OD tubing. You'll see this in water purification systems. I like it because it's available everywhere, it's easy to use, and if you're drilling holes, you might as well drill the smallest one possible. In some cases, you don't even need to drill a hole, like I'll show you today. Okay, you're going to need some 1/4 inch OD polyethylene tubing, and you can get this at the big box stores. Here you can see it's milky white, though it is also available in kind of a translucent color. You only need a couple feet of it, but for the amount of money that you would spend for the couple feet, you might as well get the whole roll for future kegerator builds. Here is my CO2 source, and it's set to 30 psi because 30 psi is the maximum I'll need in my brew house. In the regulator, I have 1/4 inch BSP converted to 1/4 inch push fit, and from here I tee immediately. This tee gives me an external source where I can set keg lids, purge headspace, and even carbonate, like with carbonator cap for 1.6 or 2.0 PET bottles. From there, I send one tube, again 30 psi, down and into my kegerator via the drain hole here, so I didn't have to drill a hole. Immediately go up to avoid any of the kegs, and then I go to a tee with that 30. I send one tube of 30 to my kegs to make carbonated water. I send the other end of that 30 into a secondary regulator in the back, which steps it down from 30 to 10 or 12 psi. From there, I shoot it out into another tee, those 12 psi, and I send one to, say, a stout and another one to a little IPA for homebrew serving. I like to have 30 psi going both into the kegerator and outside of the kegerator because of my addiction to carbonated water. So here you can see it being poured. We've got the keg in there, full keg, 5 gallons, 19 liters being poured here, which is great. Or if you want to get experimental, all you need is a PET bottle, a carbonator cap, and that external CO2 source, as I mentioned. And if you're interested in making carbonated water, please check out my video up here where I make a ton of carbonated water for next to nothing. I hope you liked my video about my non-typical kegerator in a very small space. Did you know that you can brew beer in a place as small as a laundry closet? Check out the description and click on the link to my video course, Small Spaces, Minimal Gear, Lots of Beer, on Udemy. Did you know that you can brew beer in a laundry closet? Didn't convince myself. I hope you enjoyed my brewing. I hope you enjoyed my video about how I set up. I hope you enjoyed my video about how I set up an atypical kegerator situation in a very small space. Did you know that you can brew in a space as small as a laundry closet? In the description below, check out my course called Small Spaces, Minimal Gear. What's so funny?